My life completely changed when I started choosing myself. And one of the easiest ways you can do that, and it's really simple, is just cutting people out of your life. And because the reason why that's so powerful and impactful is because the life you're trying to move away from, the person that you're trying to become, all the people that were in your circle before aren't probably meant to be in this circle here. Because the new you is a different person, and the old you attracted all these people in your life. So when you try and bring these people over here, it just doesn't work because you're not meant to change other people. And when you understand that, especially when you're like a people pleaser, or you feel like you need to do things for other people to receive or be yourself or of yourself, then you're not going to change. You're going to keep on cycling and looping the same old things over and over again. And that's just one thing. That's one really easy way that I literally stopped. There was like a mass, I did a couple waves because I was feeling it out and I was like, I just realized more and more that like even my like as I let go of more and more people, there was like three different waves that it just made sense. I'm just like, wait, why am I even talking to these people? Why are you giving your time and energy to people that don't truly care about you? And you can tell I saw this really great example. There's two like banger advice tips when it comes to the people in your life, and you can tell if they like actually love you or not, that are actually unconditionally there for you. And this has to do with family, has to do with friends, whatever. Is when something's going on in your life and you need to focus on yourself to the point where you're changing and transforming. And when you're on the spiritual journey, that is happening. You will reach a point where that is happening every single day. My life is changing every single day because you're a creator, you're a powerful creator. And when you're constantly knee deep in your shit, then you're gonna change. So when people are like, "Wait, why are you changing?" Or remember when you used to act this way, or whatever. Like, why aren't you being this version of you that I want you to be, instead of you being who you need to be in this now because it's what you need to heal, face these loops, be the version of you that you need to be to heal, to love yourself or your inner child, to heal the loops. I think I said that. So, and then there'll be the people like, wait, what's going on? Is everything okay? Like, do you need to talk about something? And those are the people that like actually care. And and then there are the people like that will just project onto you and expect you to be a certain way. And it all has to do with their own programming or the old contract that you and this friend or family member or whatever, could be coworker, whatever, formed. And this is the label that they have you as. And when you step out of that, then it's like, wait, why are you changing? Why aren't you being the person that I know you to be? And maybe they'll understand, but most of the time, it's not worth. It's not worth. As someone who cut off literally every single one of my friends, every single one, I was just like, no. I've been giving so much, like my whole life, to people, because I was raised that way. I was raised to believe that by giving to other people, I will. That's just what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to give. You're supposed to pretty much people please to get by. That's the sad part. It's the learning lesson contrast spiritual journey of becoming that doesn't actually align with me. That's the positive way to look at it. That I don't have to, it doesn't matter what's going on outside of me. It has to do with what's going on inside. It has to do with what I'm giving myself, what I'm feeling, what I'm thinking, what I want. And when you realize that and you act on that and you face all the illusions, the conditioning that you're subjected to, it's a little it's just stuff you had to go through that, it just is who you are. And it's come from a place of unconditional love with that. So yeah, I would say the toughest, what really snowballed was like a friend of 8 years that I was just over it. I was over, and that was probably the toughest. And then there was a couple friends who I was definitely like, damn. But looking back and after doing the healing work, I'm like, whoa, these people I attracted in my life because of really limiting beliefs about myself, inner child stuff. And you'll realize this, and it's wild, how evident, obvious it is. But because you normalized it, and then once you take it out of the picture and you do the healing work, because it's not always immediate, and you can't always wait for someone to do something wrong to then have a reason to not be there, let them in your life. That's like a self-respect, self-esteem thing. That's just no, I'm not putting up with this. This is not gonna fly. Am I saying that you need to cut out every single person in your life? No. I did. Even family, I'm just no. Because that's where the conditioning came from. And you can't be friends with people. I forgot the other banger tip. You can't be friends or give people your energy and time that aren't doing it themselves. I'm not going to therapy for you. I'm going to therapy for me. I'm not healing for you. I'm healing for me. And here's the analogy that I came across on TikTok that was just so powerful. That was there are people, everyone loves flowers, but not everyone's a gardener. Everyone loves flowers, but not everyone's a gardener. And I was just 11:11 on the clock as I'm saying that. Sheesh. The synchronicities. I was just damn. And the other part was that she said was, I know every flower that's in my garden, but when someone else steps into my garden, they don't know all the process it took to blossom, to plant, to take care of the soil of of the flowers in the garden. And when you step into someone else's garden, you don't know all the flowers. You don't know what they did. You learn about that from them. And then there are just people that like flowers because they're pretty. Just damn. So that's just one way you can change and become the powerful version that you are, because it's all within. It's not outside.